Hey guys, welcome to week 3 of the Lockdown Open, which was originally supposed to be the last week of the Lockdown Open, but since it doesn't appear we're going to be back in the gym as planned, or as quickly as planned, we're going to extend it for one more week. So this is week 3, we're going to do a week 4, and then we're going to have a finals, which if we're back in the gym, great, we'll do the finals live, and if not, we'll do it virtually on Zoom. We'll get you more details on that as we go along, but all you need to know is this isn't the final week. Next week we're going to have a WOD and the challenge as well. So that's it for that. So we're going to go through, again this week, we have both a workout and a challenge. We'll go through both. Workout this week's a little different than the way we've done it before. There's a little bit more kind of logistics to it, confusion, yeah. So we're going to try to explain it as best we can. Again, if you have any questions at all, reach out to Dan, myself, Paula, and we can answer them. But we'll try to get through everything here. So the way this is going to work this week is, ideally you're going to set up a clock. We use SmartWOD at the gym. A lot of you have that app, so that's a good one, but if not, we just want to set up a clock that has 15 minutes, but in 3 5-minute intervals. So the way it's going to work is in the first 5 minutes, we've got 2 rounds of work to do. You have to complete that 2 rounds in the 5 minutes to move on to the next 5 minutes. And then in that second 5 minutes, you're going to have to complete 3 rounds to move on to the last 5 minutes. So if you don't get through the first 2 rounds in the first 5 minutes, you're done. You count your reps, and that's your score. If you do, we keep going on, but we'll kind of get through that here. So what we're going to do is in the first 5 minutes, we've got 2 rounds of 10 sit-up rises. So sit-up rise, laying on your back. Dumbbell is straight overhead. So we're going to start with our arms locked out. 50 pounds RX for men, 35 pounds RX for women, 35 pounds scale for men, 20 pounds scale for women. Arms locked out, and then we go to lockout position overhead. So your arms can bend as you're coming up, but they need to start in the locked out position, shoulders have to touch the ground, and they need to finish in the locked out position, ears through to the biceps. So 10 sit-up rises. Then it's 10 alternating squat cleans. Dumbbell starts on the ground, one head of the dumbbell, up to your shoulder, down into a full squat, alternating. You can alternate in the air or on the ground, and every time it's just one head of the dumbbell that has to touch. You do need to come up to full extension, down to a full squat, and then back up to full extension again. 10 of those. Then it's 10 push-ups. For the push-ups, we're going to do them with your feet off of, ideally, the first step that you have at home. It's got to be something that's at least 8 inches off the ground. So steps are generally 8 inches. So you're going to put your feet on that step, walk yourself out, chest touches the floor, and up. That's an RX push-up. Only your chest touches the floor, full lockout at the top. So again, feet on something that's at least 8 inches off the ground, chest to the floor. If you are scaling, then we're just going to do the regular push-ups on the ground off of your knees. But again, it's chest touching the floor, not your hips sinking down and touching the floor. Chest to the floor, full lockout at the top. 10 of those, and then it's 10 shouldered overhead with a dumbbell. So dumbbell starts on your shoulder, you're getting it overhead however you want, whether it's a press, a strict press, a push press, or a jerk, it's up to you. 5 on one side, 5 on the other side. So again, one round is 10 sit-up rises, 10 alternating squat cleans, 10 push-ups, and 10 shouldered overhead. You need to get through 2 rounds in that first 5 minutes to unlock your next 5 minutes. And in that next 5 minutes, you need to get through 3 rounds. Now, if you finish these first 2 rounds at 3 minutes, you can get started right away on your next 3 rounds. So now, theoretically, you have 7 minutes to do all that work and get through that 3 rounds. So just kind of think of it like that. In the 0 to 5 minute time space, you have to get these through these first 2 rounds. Then you get to start working on your next 3 rounds, and you have until the 10-minute mark. If you complete that next 3 rounds, then you have from 10 to 15, and you got to get through 4 rounds. Hopefully that's, I feel like I'm saying the same thing over and over again here, probably not making it clear as mud, but you need to complete it in that time frame to unlock the next time, and then you have a little bit more work, a little bit more work. So your score is actually going to be your total reps. If there are a few of you that get through all the rounds before the 15-minute mark, you're going to have to note your time. So whatever time you had left, we're going to add that amount, 1 rep per 1 second on top of your score. So it's, if you did all the rounds in whatever, 14 minutes, that'd be very impressive. Good for you. And then we would be adding that 1 minute, 60 reps on top of your score. So 360 reps plus 60, your score would be 420. That's it for the workout. So RX is 50-35, an 8-inch step. Scaled is 35-20, knees on the grounds for the push-ups. Everything else pretty much the same. Scores your reps. That's it for the WOD. The challenge for this week is not my idea. Let's just put it out there.
It's not mine either.
You can figure it out from there. So you have 7 days. Accumulate as many burpees as you can in that time frame. However many burpees you do every day, write it down, and it's just total amount of burpees for the week. So every burpee you do in a WOD does count, which is a bit of a bonus. But from there, it's up to how sadistic you want to be and how many burpees you want to do for the week. So that's your challenge this week. So that's your WOD, that's your challenge. Week 3, have fun, and we'll see you next week for week 4.